Hey guys, Miha here with Creative Business Build. Today I wanted to answer a question I got from Manuel, and he's basically asking how much to charge for animations so that you don't underestimate your work and that clients can still afford your services. Okay, so how much to charge for your creative work? That can be animations, graphic design, web design, or basically any kind of creative work that you're working on as a project with a client. This topic is a bit complicated because I've seen a lot of similar work priced at very different rates. So it all comes down to how much your clients can afford, what their budget is, and what clients you are working with, basically. Because, for example, I mostly create explainer videos and animated infographics, and I've charged from $2,000 to $10,000 for a project. So it all comes down to what kind of clients you target. Now, I mostly target clients that already have a budget and already have the money so they can afford my services, which means that I can afford to basically work at rates that I'm comfortable working with and at prices that I basically want to sell my work at those prices, and I'm actually happy, and also the client gets enough value so they're willing to pay that much for my services. When I create proposals and I get in touch with clients and I quote them, for example, I don't know, maybe $3,000 and $3,500 for an animation project, and some clients take it, but some clients say that's too much for them. Now, what can you do in that case? You basically have a couple of options here. You can say something like, okay, so what is your budget? How much can you afford? And you basically narrow down the project so that there's less work. They still get the value they want. Maybe the animation is a bit shorter or the graphics are a bit less complicated and easier to produce. So you basically make them a lower offer, and if they agree with that, that's okay. But always you need to keep in mind that you are happy with the rates you're getting. And for example, if you're in a place where your clients are not paying you as much as you would like for your projects, it might be a good idea to maybe define your niche a bit more and look for clients that can actually afford your services. Because in the creative industry, I've seen similar projects go for very different prices. So it all depends on your business communication, on your skills, and mostly on the types of clients and businesses that you're working with. Also, another thought on pricing your projects. If we look at the explainer video and animated infographics industry, you will see that the prices start at around $500, and that's mostly projects on Upwork and Freelancer. And prices go up to, I don't know, $50,000 or $100,000 if you look at explainer video, at these really known explainer video companies like Epifio or Demoduck or something like that, who've done work for Dropbox and these really big companies. So it all really depends on where you want to position yourself and how much you want to be charging for your work, and based on that you can define your ideal client and go for those clients. Now, my recommendation would be not to go over the top, but also don't be the cheap guy. So find your niche somewhere in between and make that work. It's really worked out well for me and also a couple of friends that I know. So that's my recipe and my advice on pricing, and try it out for yourself and see how it works. So if you don't know where to start, a good place would be to actually go on Freelancer and Upwork and look at similar projects and how much they're actually priced there. So for example, if an explainer video on Upwork costs, I don't know, $500, maybe try to make your prices 4 times that. So for example, if an animation there is $500 and you know that you can deliver better quality than that, then charge $2,000 for animation. Or for example, if a logo design project there goes for $100, maybe price your logos at, I don't know, $500 or more. But it all comes down to your clients and your business relationship with them, and actually if they have the budget to afford your services. So it's really about positioning yourself. So that's why I say in all of my videos, you need to position yourself as the expert in your field and actually go for clients, get in touch with clients who can afford your services and who have a budget for creative services. So look for clients that are actually not looking for cheap work, and most clients who look for cheap work actually go to Freelancer and Upwork anyway. So look for clients who are not looking for cheap work. Look for clients who are looking for somebody who is reliable, who is serious, and you shouldn't have a problem setting your prices at a level that you want them to be. So for example, if you look at your business model, if, I don't know, you're creating animations and you have the capacity, like you can create 4 animations per month. That's the workload that you can deliver within the work time that you've decided on how many hours you want to work on every day, basically. So it makes sense to price your projects in a way that you'll be able to cover your monthly expenses, that you will actually be able to save some money on the side and also afford some hobbies like, I don't know, travel or whatever that might be. So it's a good idea to price your projects based on your workload. For example, if you can create 4 animation projects within a month, price your projects, I don't know, around $2,000 or $3,000 per project. So you have the option to basically make $10,000 a month or more or less, depending on your needs and depending on your actual preference. But it can be done. I've done it before, and I still do it, so it's not that hard. All you need to do is keep in mind that you need to position yourself as the expert, find the right clients out there, and find clients who can actually afford your work. So these are my thoughts and experiences regarding pricing your projects. I hope this video was helpful. If you found the content helpful, like it or subscribe to my channel, and send me any questions or experiences that you would like to share in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.